Guess what time it is? It's 7 o'clock Wednesday night. Yes, it's Wednesday. I promise. At least I think so. My name's Johnny Daniel. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I'm here to entertain you. No. Well, hopefully a little at least, and help pass the time. So for tonight, a couple of things. Stampin' Up is still shipping. They're a little bit slower, but not as slow as they were a couple weeks ago. So if you need some cardstock because you've been stamping, please let me know. The retiring list is out. It's while supplies last. Yes, there are a few things that have already sold out, so please be mindful of that. And if you gotta have it, you need to let me know because everything's going. And by the end of May, I believe it is, might be June 1st or 2nd. Anyways, right in there is when that's going to stop and the new catalog starts. So I will be asking next week about the new catalog if you'd like one. If you have ordered with me in the last year, basically over the turn of this catalog, if you have done that, you're safe. I will automatically put you on the list. I don't know if I'll be able to deliver. Gosh, I really hope so, because otherwise that postage is going to be through the roof. But if we got to do it, we got to do it. And let's see what else. Next week will be an online class. It'll run May 4th through 9th, which is Monday through Saturday. I promise it will not be Star Wars themed. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. All right, I'm done now. All right, but I will be here all night. Rubber Rummage, I have rescheduled, hopefully for the last time. Who knows? May 16th. So put it on your calendar in dark pencil. We'll just say it that way. Okay? And then for tonight, we are doing 5 cards with some COVID-19 themed kind of stuff. Let's see. How do I explain this? They're digital stamps, so it comes in a PDF that you can print. It's $12. Nobody is making commission. The artist designed it for free. I am not making commission. It does not go towards my quarterly sales. All $12 goes to one of 2 or both organizations. We have picked 2 global organizations. Now, I will say this. At first, when I heard about it, I was not pleased. But I have to tell you, to have global organizations that are truly global and not specified for business, for nonprofit, for Peace Corps, for Greenpeace, for all kinds of niches, if they are simply there to help with sanitizing water, getting food, getting medicine, basically the basics of life to somebody, there's only just a few. So if you need more explanation on that, Sarah, our CEO, did a great Facebook Live. Please message me. I'll send you the link. No problem. And she'll explain the why. If you don't agree with it, great. Not a problem. Skip this one. Not a big deal. But when we support for the koala bears, for the Australian fires, we did stuff for that. So my thing is, until you don't agree with anything, Stampin' Up! Is a good company. I don't always agree, but I am a team player, and I want people to get helped so we can get back on the road to getting stuff done, right? So we are running this Giveback digital stamp set until June 2nd, or if they extend it, but gosh, I hope not. So it will be available. It is a completely different website. It's a completely different way to track. It's a whole different thing. It doesn't go into our online order system at all. We've made it completely separate. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how easy it is to design some quick, easy, awesome cards. And, well, let's get going, shall we? So let me put you down. Actually, hold on. I forgot. I wanted to say something tonight, and I almost forgot, but it's probably one of the most important things. So I don't know about you, but I've been on this roller coaster, grieving on what my normal life should look like, okay? And Some days it's good and some days it's bad. Some days it's rather ugly. And I'm sure I have not always been the absolute perfect person to live with. As my husband will probably attest to, I don't know about my kid. She's been hiding in her hole and dealing with her stuff as well. And yes, we come together, but it's been a lot of processing. So here's what I want to say, and here's what I want to say I have learned. And a gnat just hit me in the head. We've got these little gnats right now. It's driving me nuts. All right, so what I want to say is, for one, I don't take it lightly that I've built this business. I don't take it lightly that I've been given this business and I've been put in charge, for lack of better terms. Got a bug, sorry. Been put in charge, for lack of anything else to say, to ringlead, shall we say. How do I say this? So I don't take it lightly to help you guys, to create impact, to help you create impact. So I guess I should tell you the story. So I was at convention, now called On Stage. How many years ago? I don't know. I've been going since 2012 or 13. So it's been a while. But somebody, and it might have even been Sarah, I don't remember who it was, but it stuck in my head, this story stuck in my head. And they said, how are you going to lead your business? Are you going to let outside things affect you? Or are you going to lead? And I went, interesting. I had just started thinking that I was really going to do the business side, and I was really trying to figure out what identity I wanted, who I wanted to be from a business standpoint. I obviously know who I am. But, so she went on to say, here's the story. How many of you picked your hotel because of a certain person that gave you great customer service last time you were here? How many of you picked a certain coffee shop because you're hoping that same waitress is there? So, I will tell you right now, when I go to Salt Lake, I go to the Plaza Hotel because Ron runs shuttle service and it's free from the airport. Now, the free part is great, but I will say this. I look forward to seeing Ron every single time I go. Why? Because he's a Vietnam vet. He's a tiny bit grouchy. He's real. He grabs the suitcases like he's supposed to. But he's an interesting person. Really kind. Okay? Been through a lot, like the rest of us. Really kind. Now, as she was talking about, going back to the story, sorry. So as she was talking about it, she says, think about why you sign up for that hotel. Think about your expectations. And I went, interesting. So Mr. Ron drives a circle probably all day and picks up bags and picks up people and drops them off at the hotel, and that's what he does, right? Now, he can decide to be grouchy, or he can say, hey, great to see ya. How are ya? Right? And I went, I want to be like him. I don't want outside influences to impact what I'm going to do big picture. So I was determined to become a great shuttle bus driver. So I'm trying to help you to get where you're going. I'm trying to make it a pleasant experience, right? Okay. So if you're wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing, that's why. Life's too short to be grumpy. Life's too short to allow others, whether it be governors, whether it be whatever it might be, life's just too short to be grumpy about things. Now, do things happen? Yes, I will be real. Things definitely happen, but you got to get past it. As my coach often says, yes, I have a coach with Stampin' Up, and my coach often says, hey, go to the pity party. Get dropped off. Do not bring a bag and stay. okay? So if you need to process, if you need to have some downtime, if you need to just get it out, definitely do that. But realize you're not staying there, okay? Realize that things will get better. This will end. And I'm here to cheer you on. I need you as much as you need me, probably. So with all that, now I'm going to put you down and create, but I wanted to give you some hope, let you know I'm here. I'm halfway stable and normal as I've ever been, which I don't know, that's not much, huh? So, but let's get to creating, shall we? Because that's what we're here about. So let me do that. Hold on. All right, so for tonight, my dears, hey Linda, all the way from Colorado. Thank you for the order, by the way. And Miss Bridget, how are you, hun? Okay, long time no see. So, all right, let me get situated on the computer because I was still on Jules' Facebook Live that he was just finishing. If you don't know, hubby is a bagpiper. If you would like to follow him or look through his past videos, for the entire month of April, he has been doing Sunset Song of the Day. His page is Marine Sandpiper. Marine, like not Navy, and then sand, like we have a lot of it in the desert, and then piper, as in bagpiper. So, if you would like to follow that, give him some likes, give him some love. I'm sure he would love that. So, I can't keep up with him. He's all over the place, but that's what makes him him. So, oh, you're so welcome with your order, Linda. No problem. Hey, Iris. Hi, Lise. I'm just getting the computer up. Sorry, guys. I'm running a tiny bit behind because I was still on Joel's page. I'll be honest with you. Alrighty, so for tonight, we're going to do 5 easy cards because I got some new stuff to play with. Go figure. So just a couple of reminders. You can follow me on my blog, stampingwithjohnny.com. YouTube. All right, so every Facebook Live is posted, uploaded to YouTube, Stamping with Johnny. Go figure, huh? If you would like to order, johnnydaniel.stampinup.net. The host code is below, 46RWXMRH. If you need it again or can't see it, just throw me a quick message, no problem. I will say this code will only be up for probably the next week, and then we'll start another one, no problem. So they expire after 30 days, so I have to watch and see. So if you're interested in these digital stamp sets, it's COVID, COVID, V as in Victor, COVID 19.stampinup.com. Like I said before, it's a completely separate entity. All they will ask you for is your name, your email, and payment option. And the entire $12 goes to the organization of your choice. There's 2 organizations to choose from. And that's how that's working. It's not going into anybody's pocket except for where it's supposed to be. Okay? So, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that you're going to get with this. First off, you are going to get instructions. How to use it, thank you for your purchase, how to print them, okay? You will get it pretty much immediately. You can download it from the site after you pay, or you can, they will also email, so obviously that's not as instant, but it's pretty darn close, okay? So with that, there's 15 pages of PDF format digital stamps. I don't know if you've ever done digital stamps before. Basically means images that you can cut out, punch, die cut, and make cards out of, okay? So every single page, they have the coordinating colors and the coordinating products that we have. So it makes it super simple to create. Super simple, okay? So I'm going to show you. All right, so I have my piles of stuff I've cut out already, but there's pages and pages. Let's get together when this is all over. Have another quarantini. I like that one. So, how do digital stamps work? Sean, it is a PDF that you can print out on cardstock, okay? If you have more questions, let me know later. But basically, it's exclusive artwork that they've produced and is all digital, so you get it almost immediately, okay? So, have another quarantini. It's like a normal martini, but you drink it at home alone. By the way, if you get this, yeah, you're not an alcoholic, right? Because we're supposed to be by ourselves. Okay, so we are thinking of you. We did a we. Penny's not on here, and we. So, guess what? That's got to go to her. Quarantine and chill. Stay home. Stay safe. I've been saying stay free because of California. Let's see. Hang in there. Miss you so much. And obviously you can see that I've been cutting on this. What a year this week has been. That's probably one of my favorites. So, wishing I was in quarantine with you. Right now, my hairstylist, I can honestly say, can I adopt you? But hey, okay. Let's see. Things I miss touching my face and you. Some of these are just. Let's see. Spread joy, not germs. I am here for you from a distance. I'm really all here, just socially distance. Yeah. Let's see. That was the same one. So what they've done is each page has a black and white version and a color version. Okay. I'm smiling under this mask. Wash your hands. I'd totally share my toilet paper with you. I can't wait to social undistance with you. So just feeling the need to reach out and hug. I mean, send a card to someone. Let's just roll with it. So there's plenty. Business on the top, PJs on the bottom. So I finished Netflix. That's probably one of my favorites. Hey, hope you're staying entertained during this time of social distancing. I've been working on my homebody. So I changed out of my night PJs to my day PJs to send you this card. So I know I might be easily entertained. Sorry, guys. So sending hugs. Can't wait to hug you when this is all over from a distance. Wish this were a real hug in person if I can talk. Hey, what you doing? We're in this together. Sending love and paper hugs. Love that one. And then we have a couple sheets of thank you for your service for our frontline workers. There's no place like home for now. One day at a time. This too shall pass. Not alone, just apart. Yeah. Everything will be okay. We just can't see what okay looks like from here. And then, let's see, though miles apart, we're close at heart. Though hours, though 6 feet apart, though 1.5 meters. And then the hashtag we're using is Share Sunshine. So even if you just make cards and you still have the intention of doing Happy Mail, please use the hashtag Share Sunshine because we've been grouping stuff so that way you can, so everybody can see it, right? And you can get ideas. That's the whole name of the game, right? All right, so I'm going to move this over. So our very first card, basically what I've done is I've just gone through and punched a few things out ahead of time so we have them all done so you don't have to sit here and watch me just cut. Okay? That's what that is. All right, so first but not last, because we got 5 to go, is thick whisper white cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Shawnee, you're on. You're on. Are you ready? Valley goes on the outside or the inside? I gotta bug ya. I love ya. All right, so if you're wondering about that, she always asks me. So, valley side goes on the outside. We're hiding the mountains, which are the bumps. And the reason I say this is because you can do it the other way. It's not a problem if you do, but it tends to crack your cardstock less if you put the valley on the outside. The valley, okay, where you score. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab my snail adhesive, by the way, on the retiring list. And hopefully the new stuff works better. And that's all we're going to say about that. So I'm going to put this down here. One of the great things about digital stamps, now I don't like using them all the time, but I like using them for quick and easy. No inky fingers, okay? So this would be something great that if you pre-punched and threw it all in a box, if your kid's bored, this is, you're welcome, Sean. This is a great thing to do. You know, if your kid's bored and you're like, hey, make some cards. Well, yeah. So, so I had somebody right before I came on that wrote to me. I've been really struggling with the whole governor saying that some businesses are essential and some aren't, because I'm like, hello, we're all on this wheel making it go round. But hey, I understand the premise, but sometimes it gets to me. I will be honest with you. And I had somebody today, Miss Carol, thank you, that texted me and said, you're essential to me, just letting you know. So, and then I opened this up and I'm like, hey, guess what? It's right there, right? So if you're wondering, this is Perennial Essence Designer Series paper that is retiring. This is Seaside Spray as a mat. So the Seaside Spray is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Ooh, this is making my brain hurt. The Inside Designer Series paper mat is cut at 5 by 3 3/4, and I have cut this out with the medium size oval in the stitched shapes. Okay? Yay! Okay. And then for the inside, because we're not stamping, right? Just feeling the need to reach out and send a card to someone, and hug is crossed out because, well, we can't do it right now. I swear I'm going to sneak over to a couple of your houses and just give you a hug regardless. So I have a little bit of withdrawals. I'm just going to be honest with you. So there's one. Yay! Alrighty. So the second one, I don't know if the idea is going to actually translate when I glue it all together, but we're going to see how this works. All right, so I have Seaside Spray, and it is cut at, hold on a second, it is cut at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. The matte Night of Navy is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Rewind after we save this if you need the measurements again. Okay, so we are going to fold this over and quarantine and chill and hang in there. So I thought, what better way to hang in there than to get a little bit of baker's twine and have it hang. Okay, so that's one idea, or second idea, right? And we're going to see if I can get it through there. I just took the take your pick tool and literally just jabbed a hole in it. I didn't want it to look all neat and tidy. I wanted it to be kind of raggedy because I know that's where sometimes we are mentally. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Because I know I have been on occasion, not constantly, but you know, with Terra senior year not happening, and now who knows about college, and so I am just trying to ride the wave and be okay with it. That's all we're gonna say. Okay, so if you want to make it look cleaner, you're more than welcome to, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and knot it. And maybe even fray the knot a tiny bit, because, you know, sometimes that's just how we feel, right? A little bit frayed. I don't know about you, but I went from Stampin' Up! And cooking, unless we did takeout, to now I'm helping with school, and now I'm helping with, and it got a little bit frantic for a little while. Now things have kind of settled into a routine, but in the beginning I was kind of going, all right guys, I'll just say this, the wine is gone. I need to go get more. So, not too bad. I've had worse. I've survived worse, but it's not always the easiest thing to change how you do life, right? So, alrighty. So, we are going to do quarantine and chill and hang in there. And I'm just going to stick them on. Okay? And we're going to see how this idea goes. And we'll see. Don't know. So, just an idea. Okay? Alright, so the next one we have is a black and white card. I should have cut 2 whites because I'm going to need a middle. So, just know that you're going to have a middle. Okay? Because you got to be able to write. Correct? Okay. So we're going to fold this guy in half. We're going to glue down. We're going to glue down, at least in theory. This mat's cut a tiny bit smaller. This is cut at 5 by 3 3/4. I wanted a little bit smaller, so I had that dramatic white space, lack of better terms, so that way it really kind of popped. Okay? And now I am literally just going to throw these on here. Because this card, I can't wait to social undistance with you. Let's get together when this is all over. So I thought, what better way than to have everything kind of cattywampus and falling apart, okay? So that is the idea for this card. We'll see if it translates when we're done. But like I said, I just flipped through and I went, hey, we could do this. Hey, we could do this. Hey, we could do this, you know? And some days that's just what happens. Where's my dimensionals? Hey, right in front of me. How's that? Okay. So we're going to put some dimensionals to pop this guy up. If you want to make sure that it will mail with, I'm going to trim this too because I don't like how this is looking. If you want to make sure that it mails completely with a 1 ounce stamp instead of a 2, 50 cents instead of 65, you may not want to pop this up, but I don't know. I always do the 65 cents, so not to brag, but I just want to make sure you guys get your stuff. So, alrighty. So we've got that here. And I'm just doing a little bit of trim and a little bit of dovetail. So I cut down the middle and then I'm going to trim up. And I'm going to trim up. Move that to the side. And I'm just going to put that down and also popped up. So I had an idea for this, and what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just going to surprise a few of you that might need a sanity check, and I'm going to mail these out just for some happy mail. I'm going to leave them blank inside, and then I'll just put a little post-it or something that says, hey, thinking about you. And if you would like, which I would really like you to do, send them off to someone that needs it even more than we do. Okay? So I can't wait to social undistance with you. Let's get together when this is all over. 3. Okay. So number 4. This is out of the Peacock foils. And yes, they are retiring. So if you want them, you need to get them. I have done Whisper White cardstock, the same matte size. And I am running a whole bunch because I don't want it to pop up. And I've run it through the new Ornate Garden 3D embossing folder. I will get it. I really will. So, what a year this week has been is what I'm going to do. Now, with the foils, remember, what we need to do is grab some glue dots because that's what sticks the best. Second up would be dimensionals. There's not really a third option because that snail adhesive just doesn't work. Okay, and these little, I got little no-see-ums or whatever they call them, and they are driving me bonkers. I'm gonna have to spray again. Okay, and then in the middle, what a year this week has been, and in the middle I'm gonna put I miss you so much, and I'm actually gonna grab a piece of black and put it right there because I want it to stand out a little bit. That is the goal, right? Okay, so I'm gonna grab here, tear off here, and down. So that is number 4. Okay. All right, last but not least, are we ready? All right, here we go. Thick Whisper White card base. The peacock foils, run through hammered 3D metal embossing folder. Okay, and this one is Let's Just Roll With It, Sending Love, and If I Could, toilet paper. Okay, so I'm gonna run a little bit, these bugs, I'm gonna run a tiny bit of our reversible peacock ribbon. One side is bluer than the other, so you gotta pay attention. And you know what? That might just take away. I'm not gonna do that. So, simple, simple. Keep it simple, right? All right. Sometimes I forget. And I get to layering and putting all kinds of ribbon and all kinds of stuff. And then you guys are like, hey, wait a minute. So, and yes, I glued it on crooked because that's what happens sometimes. Push these. Another one of those gnats. If anybody has any home remedies on how to get rid of them, let me know. I have sprayed vinegar so far. I'm not happy. They're still around. And I know it's just the season, but they're everywhere and it's making me lose my mind. Okay. And then last but not least, grab those glue dots, stick them on. You want to press whatever you've got, whether it be ribbon or paper or whatnot, right onto your glue dots so you're not peeling them off, losing some sticky in the process, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so done. Okay, so we've done 5 cards in like 20 minutes. All right, so we've got Let's Just Roll With It, Sending Love, and If I Could, toilet paper, which was more like 2 weeks ago, but it's still appropriate. Okay, what a year this week has been. I miss you so much. I can't wait to social undistance with you. Let's get together when this is all over. Yes, please, like all of you. Let's just go. So, quarantine and chill, hang in there. And last but not least, you're essential to me. Just feeling the need to reach out and send a card to someone. And that someone is probably going to be someone this week. So, alrighty. Whew. Okay. So, I've already told you how to follow. So I'm going to reiterate the only thing I really need to. If you want the give back of the COVID-19 digital stamp sets, it's 15 pages of digital PDF stuff, and it's reprintable. It's not like a one-shot thing. You will have it forever as long as you don't lose it, okay? So, covid19.stampinup.com. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great night. This will be up on YouTube either tonight or in the morning. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.